In this video, I will teach you one simple trick to make your text burst with personality. You'll be the type of guy that makes her smile at her phone whenever she gets a text from you, even when she is super bad at texting and she sends you these boring cliche questions like... Because you're about to discover how you will be unpredictable and exciting at the same time without having to overthink or lie. Let's say you've been texting a girl for a bit. If she's somewhat interested, then at one point she's going to want to learn a little bit more about you.
Hey, what are you up to this weekend?
I'm going to play sports, meet a friend, and have a drink.
Okay, good and bad news here. The good news first, you have a life. Drinks, some social time, and an activity. Awesome. Bad news, well, the delivery is disgusting. You turned a fantastic weekend, one that shows a girl that you're doing fun stuff, into something that turns her off instead of turns her on because you texted it like this. So let's fix that right now. Step 1. Let's take some of these nouns and upgrade them. And as a rule of thumb, we could say the more precise, the better. Alright, so we have I'm going to play sports, meet a friend, and have a drink. If you upgrade the nouns, well then, what sport are you going to play? Soccer. You're going to meet a friend. What are you guys going to do? Play a board game. Okay. And you're going to have a drink. What drink? A mojito. Alright, now the text already tells way more about you and it packs more personality. Earlier we said more precise is better, so if you want to, you could change friend to my best friend, an old friend, my 7th best friend, my prettiest friend, or whatever describes the person. Great, the text's already way better, but let's make it even better. Step 2. Okay, next up we're gonna change the verbs because let's be real, the verbs that most people automatically gravitate towards are passive, they're predictable, they're for peasants. Playing a sport, having a drink, playing a board game. Here's how you make the text more fun. Exaggerated. I'm going to dominate a game of soccer, be a mega nerd playing a board game, and bottoms up 2 mojitos. Woo! If we compare these two texts, then one of them is boring and predictable and increases the chance of being left on red by 69% and the chance of being friend-zoned by at least 666%. And this other one, it's refreshing, it's original, it made her laugh, it's packed with personality, it steered clear from the friend zone, and it eventually brings you closer to a date. Or to an unmatch if she's incredibly boring and doesn't like your hand-picked out of the ordinary word choices, which ultimately saves you from wasting time on a boring person, so you're winning either way. Holy tip! Avoid verbs like to have or to be because they reek of passiveness. Having a mojito, slurping a mojito, downing a mojito, savoring a mojito. I will be at this event. I will hop by this event. I will crash this event. I will disturb the peace at this event. I will bless this event with my presence. I will... You get the picture. By the way, this way of improving your text is something that I explained to one of my mentees earlier this week on a coaching call when he asked, how can I make my normal, boring day-to-day texts more exciting? Any question that any of my mentees has, I hop on a call with them and I pass on the skills, inevitably turning them from peasant Pauls into text gods. You know, those people that can land dates and find stunner girlfriends everywhere they go at any time as long as they have access to a phone. And if that sounds like something you would also like to be able to do, then book a free call. There's a link in the video description. If you would rather watch me analyze and criticize screenshots sent in by text god viewers just like you, then you can do that by watching this video. Either way, I want to thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something, and I will see you in the next one. Love you forever.